Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Washington Commanders taking on Michael Penix and the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, the sun has gone down, but the excitement level has gone up as kickoff draws near here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at Commanders Field. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and for both of these teams that we're going to see, Charles, the future is kind of right now. You know, this is something you only see a handful of times in an NFL season where you've got a rookie quarterback versus a rookie quarterback.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the era we're in now, because our dads, they didn't see rookie quarterbacks go against each other. In fact, it could be 2-3 years before they even saw the playing field. Nowadays, you get drafted, they expect you to play earlier, and these guys as competitors, they'll take their lumps early, but they'd rather be on the field.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Right to the air is Daniels. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8. Robinson with another carry. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
This pass is caught by London. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll, and now they're set up.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To the air, Penix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Daniels. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Avery Williams deep for Atlanta. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
2nd and 7. And looking to throw, Penix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Looking to throw, Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They'll go play action here with Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Throwing on first down, it's Penix. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Powers through. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs.
Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again. Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. They'll He'll look to throw again. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Daniels. Touchdown. De'Ami Brown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's De'Ami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. Daniels now on first and 10. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. On the give, here's Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. To the air goes Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's second down at a yard. To throw is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Daniels looking to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Daniels. Avoids him at the 5. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. Back to throw again. A leap, and he's got it. Zach Ertz high in the air to bring it in. And Washington has taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. A nice little juke. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Daniels. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 1st down throw for Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd down, Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And his throw is incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Buying time to his left. This ball down the field for Pitts. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over first and 10. Here's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up first and goal. Now Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. A play fake. Now Penix being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 72 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Airing one out for Crowder. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here's Williams to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Falcon football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down and 8. Now Penix. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Robinson on a give right side. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Quick slant to Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Operating from the gun. Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington has taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's De'Ami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, it's Penix. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. Wiggles free. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. That's brought in downfield by London. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Penix to the air once more. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point try now for Patterson. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Back to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. Daniels. Finding Ertz here on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Penix working out of the gun here. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Pass interference, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll come up now on second down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Hand off now to Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. They run. Robinson. Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Patterson's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Now Washington down by a field goal. A minute 16 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Pass caught by Crowder. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 10 seconds to go. They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.